Welcome to California Wayfaring. I'm Julie, and today I'm coming to you from Mendocino. This village and the surrounding county are some of my favorite places to get outdoors on the California coast. As always, the full itinerary is on my blog, californiawayfaring.com, but for now, let's go see what we find. Our itinerary starts at Lula Cellars. This boutique winery is located in the deep end of the Anderson Valley, and I've always loved its rustic outdoor tasting area and stunning vineyard views. We sip our way through a range of wines, including Lula's famous Pinot Noirs. They're every bit as good as I remember them from my last visit, and we buy a few bottles to take with us. When we get to Mendocino Village, we check into our hotel. I'll put a link to where you can book a room in the description of this video on YouTube. The hotel has a beautiful garden, and we sit and enjoy a glass of wine before going to dinner. Dinner is at a local restaurant in town, where we enjoy everything from caprese salad to fava bean toast. The next morning we pick up pastries for breakfast and eat them in the garden before we start our day. After eating, we take a walk around the village of Mendocino. One of the most picturesque coastal towns in California, its tiny grid of streets is lined with wooden houses and dotted with cafes, restaurants, and boutiques. The village is known for everything from its historic architecture to its art galleries and tasting rooms. The colorful 19th century houses are fun to see up close, not least because a lot of them have plaques with details of their heritage status and the dates they were built. Eventually, we pick up sandwiches at a local market to take with us on the next stop on our itinerary. Soon we're off on a canoe trip. A few minutes' drive from the village is a company that rents outrigger canoes for people who want to paddle along Big River. After getting outfitted, we find ourselves paddling inland and spotting everything from seals to otters. It's a great way to get some exercise and see Mendocino from the water. After the canoe trip, we walk down to Big River Beach. We take a stroll along the shore, soaking up the sunshine and admiring the views of the rock formations on the coast. Afterwards, we hike along the cliffs. Mendocino Headland State Park spans 347 acres of trails, secluded beaches, and coastal scenery. The dramatic bluffs around the streets of Mendocino Village show off views of sandy coves and awe-inspiring rock arches. We walk along the paths and around Point Mendocino. A small trail leads us out to the edge and along the water, offering views of Portuguese Beach and other sites of interest. After walking along the trail, we head into the village for some wine tasting. Meyer Family Cellars has come highly recommended, and we sit outside in the back garden to enjoy the range of wines. For dinner, we drive to the Ledford House. This coastal restaurant in Albion has sweeping views of the ocean from its window-lined dining room. We settle in for a feast, enjoying everything from a rustic tart to petrale sole. Dinner is a quick one, as we've booked tickets for the 8:30 p.m. departure of the famous Skunk Train in Fort Bragg. This vintage number whisks passengers inland through redwood forests and along rivers. We meet the train at the station and hop on board. Soon we're trundling along the rails and under the redwoods, enjoying the sunset scenery as we go. Around 20 minutes later, the train lets us off at a big outdoor bar in the woods. There are fairy lights, fire pits, and live music all around. We spend the next 90 minutes making s'mores, drinking wine, and exploring the enchanting surroundings. It's one of the most unique experiences of our trip, and we love it. The next morning, we hop in the car for the 2-minute drive to the parking lot at Big River Beach. The starting point for Big River Trail is here, and the wide, flat path above the water takes us inland. We walk through the redwoods and enjoy views of seals swimming in the river below as we hike out and back. When we're done, we head back into Mendocino Village for a pizza lunch. After lunch, we head off on another hike. This time we drive up to Casper before turning inland to get to a trailhead in Jackson Demonstration State Forest. The largest state-owned forest in California, this place is home to 50,000 acres of redwood trees, streams, waterfalls, and meadows. We hike part of a loop trail, enjoying the scenery and the quiet of the forest as we go. Back in Mendocino Village, we walk to dinner at a place called Trillium Cafe. Known for being one of the best restaurants in Mendocino, it offers casual fine dining both inside and in its garden. We sit at an outdoor table with an ocean view, enjoying everything from albacore tuna to oysters and halibut. The dessert of apricot tart is nothing short of perfection. The next day, we pack up and drive the short distance to Jug Handle State Natural Reserve. We spend some time exploring Jug Handle Beach, and it's impossible not to admire the rock formations in the ocean in front of us as we stroll. Leaving the beach, we drive up to Noyo. The harbor here is lined with seafood restaurants, and we settle in at an outdoor table at Noyo Fish Company. As we savor ceviche and shrimp tacos, we take in the views of the boats on the river. After lunch, we drive south to the Mendocino Coast Botanical Gardens. This place is one of the biggest botanical gardens I've ever been to. We spend the next couple hours exploring the grounds, walking the paths, and taking in the views of the rocks and the ocean. From there, we drive back down Highway 1, through the redwoods on Highway 128, and into Anderson Valley. We stop for a quick tasting at Handley Cellars, which is right next door to Lula. We sample everything from rosé to Pinot Noir, learning about the wines from our friendly host as we go. We don't want the trip to end, so we stop for dinner in Sonoma County's Geyserville on the way back to San Francisco. We love Diavola Pizzeria, and we're excited to settle in at a table in the back garden. Thanks for coming around Mendocino with me. I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and I hope my video has inspired you to get out and explore this part of California yourself someday. It's a truly special place, and it's well worth a visit. As always, there's more on my blog, californiawayfaring.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. Happy travels.